Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about something that could put some serious cash back in your pocket, especially if you're a veteran. If you're on Medicare, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this. So, if that's you, if you're a veteran with Tricare or ChampVA and you're also on Medicare, listen up. Because we're going to break down some special plans out there that are literally designed to save you money and pile on some extra benefits you probably don't even know exist. So here's the deal. A lot of veterans are shelling out money for that full Medicare Part B premium every single month, but they get most of their health care from the VA or Tricare. You know, it's kind of like paying for 2 cable subscriptions when you only watch one channel. It just doesn't make sense.
But what if? What if you could get that money back? I mean, really, what if you could slash that monthly bill and actually see the difference in your Social Security check? Well, guess what? You can.
Okay, so let's dig into how this whole thing works. Why are you in this spot in the first place? It really comes down to a specific rule that, honestly, can feel a bit unfair.
And here's the kicker. To keep those amazing benefits you earned, like Tricare for life, you have to sign up for Medicare Part A and Part B when you hit 65. It's not optional. So you're forced to pay that premium, even if you never, ever plan on using those Medicare services.
And that just feels wrong, right? I mean, if you're not using the services, why should you have to pay the full price? It's a totally fair question. The good news is someone was listening, and there's actually a solution built just for this situation. So this brings us to a choice, a kind of fork in the road. You've got 2 different paths you can take with your Medicare when you have your veteran benefits. Let's break them down.
Okay, look at this. On one side, you've got Path 1. This is the default for most people. You pay that full Part B premium, you don't get any extra perks like dental or vision, and your VA or Tricare just sits in the background. But then, look at Path 2. Here, you get a big chunk of that Part B premium back. You get extra benefits added on. And the best part? Your VA or Tricare coverage stays exactly the same. It's a pretty stark difference.
So yeah, let's talk more about Path 2, because this is the real game changer. These are called MA-only plans, and they were literally designed for you.
So, what exactly is an MA-only plan? Well, think of it like this. The system knows you already have great healthcare coverage. So instead of giving you another medical plan you don't need, this special plan works with your benefits to give you money back and add a bunch of perks you're probably missing.
And these plans are built just for service members. I mean, you'll see they often have names like Honor, Eagle, or Patriot. They're not just generic plans. And a really key thing is they don't include prescription drug coverage. Why? Because you already have it. So they strip that out to focus on what you actually need, savings and extra perks.
All right, let's get to the good stuff, the real savings and the extra perks. What does this actually look like in your bank account? Let's talk about the money first.
Okay, check this out. We're talking about an average reduction of about $150 a month. That's not a one-time thing. That's money back into your pocket every single month.
And if you do the math on that, that's over $1,800 a year. Seriously, just think about that for a second. An extra $1,800. What would you do with that?
And this isn't some complicated rebate you have to apply for. The money goes right back into your Social Security check each month. Your premium is just lower, so your check is bigger. It's that simple.
But wait, there's more. The money's awesome, but that's only half of it. These plans come loaded with extra goodies. We're talking about real dental coverage, vision and eyewear, hearing aids, even things like gym memberships and an allowance for over-the-counter stuff at the pharmacy. It's a huge value add.
Okay, I know what you're probably thinking right now. This sounds way too good to be true. What's the catch? Right? It's a fair question, so let's just address the biggest concern head on.
So, what do you have to give up to get all this? That's the big question, isn't it?
And here's the answer, loud and clear. You don't lose anything. Nothing. Nada. Your VA, Tricare, or ChampVA coverage stays exactly the same. It doesn't change one bit.
See, it's really important to get this part right. The MA-only plan replaces your original Medicare Parts A and B. It does not replace your primary veteran benefits. Think of it as swapping out one part for a better one while leaving your main engine completely untouched.
And maybe the best part of all? You can basically test it out with no risk. You can switch to an MA-only plan, pocket the savings, use the extra perks, and if you decide you don't like it for any reason at all, you can just switch right back to original Medicare. It's a total win-win.
Look, there are so many veterans out there spending hundreds, even thousands of dollars more every year just because they don't know this option even exists. That's why getting this info out there is so important. Just knowing you have this choice is the first step to keeping that money where it belongs, in your pocket.
So when you put it all together, the savings, the extra benefits, and the fact that you lose absolutely nothing, you have to ask, is this the best kept secret in Medicare for veterans? It just might be.
A special thank you to MarketUS.com for furnishing us this information. You can reach them at MarketUS.com or call them at 954-636-3232. Before we go, this deep dive was created by the MarketUS.com team. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. It's right below the subscribe link.